Oh no. Oh, let me clean the screen up. Okay, cool. All right, I'm on the right account. Dane, the IRS just came up with this information. If you registered using the IRS nonviolence tool online last year or submitted a simplified tax return, will calculate your third stimulus check based on that information. What's up, Boss Management? Hi, everybody. What is up? What is up? What is up? Let me go ahead and print this out. And then tonight, guys, I know it's Sunday. Probably be quite a shorter live tonight. I want to focus on a lot of questions, a lot answer you guys' questions tonight. So let me make sure I pop it. But it is Sunday. I'm not gonna spend that much time. I am working on something. All right. But real quick, I do want to give you guys kind of an update what's going on. It is unclear if your 2020 tax return is still processing, if the IRS would use that information for your third stimulus check. So it's unclear for that one. For some people, the IRS based the third stimulus check off of the 2020 processing return. For some people, it is based off of 2020 processing returns. For others, the IRS uses their 2019 tax return if their 2020 tax return is still processing. And also, the Get My Payment tool is now live. So if you want to check the status of your stimulus check, that tool is now live. If you are having trouble like viewing it, I strongly recommend that you view your tax. I strongly recommend that you view your tax transcript instead. The tax transcript is a lot more accurate. If you need help viewing your tax transcript, I made a YouTube video today walking you guys through that. But I am stuttering on my words. Why am I stuttering so much today? Maybe I need some water. I don't know. I get too excited and I just start stuttering. All right. So the code I need to slow down. You know how you guys are like, dang, dude, why you talk so slow in your videos? It's so people can understand and I don't trip on my words. I don't mess up. All right. So when you're viewing your tax transcript online, the code you're going to want to look for is 846. Code 846 means that you have a refund coming out very soon. This is what code 846 is. It means your stimulus check or your refund is coming out. You can view that code by pulling your transcript online with the IRS. So to view your transcript, guys, you're either going to have to create an account or you just log into your account. I made a video on that today on how to view it. If you guys want me to make a video on how to create an account, I can do that as well. But today I just did a YouTube video on how to view your account. At the moment, there is no update on student loan forgiveness or the $15,000 homebuyer tax credit. Also, millions of tax returns are ending up in a review and errors department of the IRS. If that's you, just kind of show a hand like, hey, my tax returns is in reviews and errors. This department is responsible for the manual review of the tax return. So typically it only deals with like fraudulent tax returns, but now there are millions of tax returns that are claiming the previous stimulus check, the earned income tax credits, the child tax credit ending up in this department. This has been very frustrating for many people because the IRS is stating that it can take up to 10 weeks for you to see a refund. So this has been frustrating for a lot of people. But that's kind of the updates today. I do want to spend a lot of time, probably a short live, because I don't know. I don't know. Because I want to focus tonight's live on answering a lot of you guys' questions. That's what I really want to focus on, answering a lot of you guys' questions. So I neglect the suburbs a lot. So I'm going to start with the suburbs, and I'm going to move to the ghetto, and I'm going to come to my favorite spot, the family. Also, guys, if you need help with any type of your taxes, whether you owe back taxes, you want to see if you qualify for an offer in compromise, which means that you don't have to pay the full balance of your IRS debt. Use the link in my bio to become a client. If you are a business owner, you need help, what you want to save on taxes, use the link in my bio to become a client as well. All right, so suburbs, I didn't get my stimulus check for my second kids. If you did not receive the full amount of your stimulus check for your second kid or any of your dependents, you will either receive that stimulus check in a later batch, or you will have to claim that missing money in year 2022 on your 2021 tax return. How do you know if you're in review? You will receive a letter in the mail if you are in review, or you can check your transcript. What about the $10,200 on unemployment? No official guidance yet. Guys, if you guys, Amanda, thank you so much for the $2 and say thank you. I really appreciate it. That goes a long way. Guys, I am coming out with a, I'm still trying to figure out how to do it, but very soon, as soon as the IRS releases guidance about the child tax credit and unemployment benefits, I am going to create some type of event, some type of course. If it's going to be a lot of people showing up, I might just do it on YouTube Live and then have like a Zoom event party like afterwards. But very soon, as soon as I have the information, you will know how the unemployment works and how the child tax credit is going to work. My promise to you, and I promise you guys, this is my promise to you, so hear me out. Once I understand how the unemployment is going to work, how the child tax credit is going to work, I am going to come up with some type of event, whether it be free, whether it be a YouTube video or something, and I'm going to teach you all about it. I promise you will understand it as soon as I know. If you don't understand it, I will figure out a way to do it again. I believe in educating you guys about taxes. I believe anybody can understand taxes. I believe that, and I believe I can make that possible. So just wait for that information to come out. Once that information comes out, I will do all the studying I have to do so I can retain the information, and then I will teach you about it. So just hang tight and just bear patience with me. Lady T, thank you so much for the $1. I really, really appreciate that. The 1099-G is a letter you receive from your state department. It's typically either unemployment benefits or a state refund. So typically, for most people in 2020, a 1099-G is going to be unemployment benefits. Jay, thank you so much for the $4.99. My stimulus check is not pending. Does that mean that I will not get the stimulus on the 17th? Will I get it later on the day? Yeah. So if it's, I'm not. My stimulus check is not pending. So not pending, or your status is unavailable. So if your status is unavailable, it's still likely that you could still receive the third stimulus check. With the $600 stimulus check, a lot of people with an unavailable status still receive theirs. But like I said, the official date is the 17th. So I wouldn't freak out or panic till around the 17th comes and to see, hopefully we have some more guidance then. So just look out for your bank account there as well. When our stimulus checks are going to be sent out, the official date for the stimulus check is Wednesday, March 17th. That's St. Patrick's Day. How do you get your transcript? If you want to know how you get your transcript, I posted a YouTube video on it today. Go to my YouTube. My YouTube is at Duke Loves Taxes, and I posted that video today. How to view your transcript. Tax topic 152 is just refund. It's just information about your refund. It is nothing to freak about. If you're checking the status of your refund and it says tax topic 152, nearly everybody gets that. So it's nothing to freak out about. Will you get stimulus if your taxes are in error pile? It could go off your processing 2020 tax return. If not, it'll go off your 2019 tax return if you have one file. When should I file? You should wait to file if you receive unemployment benefits in 2020. I will let you know. Michael, thank you so much for the $4.99. Go, Michael. Go, Michael. Okay. Have to verify my identity. How long would that take? I did this on Friday. I have no idea. Yeah, I'm not sure if you have to mail that information in, but I'm not 100% sure how long that would take. I'm sorry you have to go through that, but I'm not sure exactly how long it would take. Duke, the stimulus based on 2019 or 2020 tax return. So the IRS has come out and said that, hey, if your 2020 tax return is not filed, it will go off your 2019 tax return. If your 2020 tax return has been accepted, not accepted. If your 2020 tax return has been filed, like processed, fully processed, then it will go off of that. If your tax return is in the middle, let's say it's being processed, it's unclear if it will use a processing return or not a processing return. For a lot of people, their 2020 tax return is still processing, and the IRS went off of that information to issue the third stimulus check. For other people, their 2020 tax return is still processing, and they use the 2019 tax return. So it's unclear if your 2020 tax return is in that kind of middle stage where it's still processing, whether or not they're going to use that information not to determine your third stimulus check. Hopefully that answers your question, JC. Okay. What if I didn't file taxes? What if you didn't have taxes taken out of your unemployment? Will you still get money back? It's possible. Not 100% sure because I don't know your exact situation. All right. Can 1099 miscellaneous apply for the PPP? Yes. If you were 1099 miscellaneous with an amount in box 7. So 1099 miscellaneous, that was a form used it's still being used today. But if you have an amount in box 7 from 2019 and earlier, box 7 is non-employee compensation, then you can apply for the PPP. Absolutely. That was a really good question. If the IRS has come out and said you do not have to amend your tax return for the first $10,200 of unemployment benefits. So you're not going to have to amend your tax return. That is a very good question. Good question. Very good question. All right, let's go ahead and it's going to be a very short live. Like, it's Q&A, okay? So you guys have all of my attention. I'm not going to go crazy tonight. It's just straight up and down Q&A. It's Sunday night, and we're just answering questions tonight. So I didn't file taxes in 2019, but my 2020 is still processing where I received the 30 stimulus check. It's possible. So for some people, they are using a 2020 processing tax return. For others, they're not. So we're just going to cross your fingers for you, Holly. We're going to cross your fingers. We're going to cross your fingers for you, Holly. Absolutely. Let me show you I got the set up right. Dang, move out the way. Get on my nerves. All right. Hi, everybody. All right, cool. Thank you for all the updates. Thank you so much for saying thank you. Also, there's 57 of you guys watching and only 21 likes. Let's get it to 50 likes. Let's go. This isn't a recap. No, this isn't a recap. This should just be, we're just doing Q&A. Not really much of a recap tonight. We're just doing a lot of Q&A. Why does my stimulus say mail if I've always gotten direct? I'm not sure why it was in that. Oh, sweet Abigail. I haven't seen your comments in a very long time. Where have you been? I've not seen your comment in a long time. I've not seen your comment in a long time. Woo. Guys, make sure you drink water. That's really important. All right, let's go. Wait, we're just doing a lot of Q&A tonight. I'm trying to answer as many questions as possible. All right, so I'm trying to answer as many questions as possible. If you did not receive the full amount of your stimulus check, let's say you got only half of your stimulus check, you're either going to receive the rest of your stimulus check in a later batch, or you're going to have to claim it in 2022. What does the exact date of mean? What does it exactly as of date mean on transcript? That's when I'm not sure what part of as of date. I'm 100% sure. Excuse me. Duke, how can my sister get the third stimulus if the bank account she used in 2019 is no longer? Carrie is over here yelling. It's probably going to be mailed to them then if their bank account is not updated. What's up, Philip? Thank you so much for moderating. And Amanda, I see you. Really appreciate you guys. Kimberly, thank you so much for the $5. My husband is going into a mystery account. Again, help. Ooh, I hope that's not another issue again with the TurboTax and H&R Block thing. Not 100% sure. I've not heard anything about mystery. If anyone's stimulus check when they're checking the status, I'm just kind of asking around. Is anyone having an issue where they do not recognize the bank account where their stimulus check is going to? Is anyone else having that issue? No. My sister is. No. Me? No. Wait. I got mine filed with TurboTax. No, I used to. So I'm not 100% sure, Kimberly. It's like a few people are saying yes, but majority of the people are saying no. So I'm not 100% sure. Duke, great question from Nelly. People with I-10 and dependents have some. So that's considered what's called a mixed status family. So a mixed status family is where at least one person has a social security number. Then yes, the kids will get it if their parents have I-10s. I just looked that up before we started that live. Okay. Where do we go check the status of your stimulus check? You're going to Google IRS gets my payment, or you can view your tax transcript online, your tax account transcript online. All right. Hey, just wanted to know how you're feeling today. I'm feeling great, Kelly. After you asked me that question, I really appreciate it. I'm doing well. Feeling great. More on non-taxable unemployment. Once I have that information, I will share it with you guys. I promise. New child tax credit already. Can homeless people claim stimulus check? Yes. Yes, this is me. Yo, Duke. What's up? What does it mean when it says still process, a refund date will be provided with soon? That means it's still processing your return. Yeah. Okay, guys, so code 570. Who is having code 570 on their transcript? Is a lot of people having that issue? I'm not 100% sure what code 570 is. I would have to look it up. Does anyone when checking their transcript have code 570 when they're checking the status of the transcript? Does anyone else have code 570? Real quick. Me, Pink is, Wildberry, Wild Barber. It's only 2-3 people. I would have to look up what code 570 is. I'm not 100% sure what it is. So let me put that in my questions. All right. All right, cool. So let's answer some more questions. All right, yeah. Today, guys, I'm trying to answer as many questions as I can before I end this live. So make sure you try to get those in. You have a higher success getting your question answered if you ask it on either YouTube or Instagram. I do call TikTok the ghetto, so you do have the opportunity to move out the ghetto and join Instagram, which is the suburbs, which is at Duke Loves Taxes, or you can join the family. That's my favorite spot. The family's YouTube at Duke Loves Taxes as well. Also, if you need help with any type of your taxes, whether you owe back taxes, whether you need help with your bookkeeping, your business taxes, you want to save on taxes, use the link in my bio, become a client to speak with someone. So you're either going to speak with me or somebody on my team. But yeah. I didn't get my, okay, so let me answer this. I didn't pay my tax bill for 2019, so I'm not getting mine. So your stimulus check won't be taken if you owe federal taxes, so you're okay. Carrie, thank you so much for the $5. I really appreciate that, Carrie. Shout out, Carrie. I'm expecting in April, when will child tax credit apply? So congratulations. I hope you have a successful pregnancy. So the new child tax credit is supposed to start in July 1st, 2021. So that's when it's going to start. July 1st, 2021. When will the checks be sent out? I'm not 100% sure. When do we get the child tax credit? July 1st. Hey, I left the ghetto. What up, Nikki? Moved out the ghetto. All right, guys. So Duke. Oh yeah, guys, you have a higher success than your question getting seen if you use Duke 3 times. I don't know why. That works a lot. Duke. What will I get my stimulus if I didn't file 2019 but 2020 still processing? No telling, because the IRS, in some cases, the IRS is using their 2020 processing return. In other cases, they are not. Duke. Hey, I left the ghetto. What up, Jose? Hey, what up, Josiah? I left the ghetto. When will the non-filers tool open up again? Oh, so the IRS announced if you registered using the non-filer tool last year or submitted a simplified tax return, they will calculate your third stimulus check based on that information. So they're not opening that again, but they said, hey, if you already used it, I'm not sure if they're going to open it again, but that's what they're saying. Can you go over the child tax credit options? Yeah, so with the child tax credit, the way they're having it set up is that, and thank you so much for that that $199. Thank you so much for that $199, Marie. So the child tax credit. So the way the current child tax credit works, okay? So the way the current child tax credit works right now. Why did Instagram freeze? The way the current child tax credit works right now is it is $2,000. And that $2,000 helps increase your refund. Okay, so let me just put it like this. I'm gonna explain this so you guys can understand. All right. So the current child tax credit is $2,000. Okay, you can only receive $1,400. You can only receive up to $1,400 as part of your refund per child. All right, so if you have a $2,000 tax credit, you can only receive $1,400 as part of your refund. This is known as the additional child tax credit. So the part of the child tax credit that is your refund is known as the additional child tax credit, which is $1,400. Okay, and you get it part of your refund. So that's why when you hear all these, like parents and kids, when families have kids, they get a larger refund. This is part of it because that child tax credit is part of their refund. The new child tax credit, the way they want to do it is just make it 100% refundable. Hold up, wait a minute, pop quiz. I want to see who was paying attention. Who was paying attention? Okay, pop quiz. What is the current child tax credit? Well, the old one, the current child tax credit. What is the current child tax credit? Like the old one that everyone's used to. The old one that everyone used to, right? It's $2,000. Right. I love it. It's $2,000. I keep saying current. It's really the old one, but the current one is the new one now. Right. It's $2,000. Everyone is saying $2,000. Good job. I want to see golden stars, A+ for everybody. $2,000. $2,000. This is the one we're used to. Okay. Now the next question is, how much of that $2,000 can you receive as part of your refund? How much of that $2,000 can you receive as part of your refund? $1,400. Yes. Oh my gosh. Yes. You guys are so smart. It's blowing my mind. Oh my gosh. Wow. Okay. Wow. Yes. It's $1,400. All right. So here's a trick question. This one's gonna be tricky. What is that called? What is that $1,400 called? Right? What is it called? Like the part of the child tax credit that you receive as a refund, what is that called? I want to see if anyone's going to get this. What is that called? Additional tax credit, ACTC? Yeah. Additional. You guys are so close. I think someone did hit it. Additional tax credit. It's so additional child tax credit. That's it. Woo! Oh my gosh! I didn't know we had a bunch of tax professionals in this live. Guys, are you? Let me find out. Let me find out. Y'all are some tax experts in this. Y'all got me fooled the whole time asking me all these questions. Yeah, you guys are so freaking smart. Have you guys thought about like going into taxes? Like seriously? Gosh, you guys are so smart. Yes. So yeah, that's how the old child tax credit. I was saying current because it's not. That's how the old child tax credit works. The new one, they want to make the whole part. They want to make the whole thing refundable, right? So the new one, they want to increase that $2,000 amount, really $1,400 amount. They want to increase that amount to $3,000. Okay, so they want to increase that amount to $3,000 for each kid age 6 through 17. They want to increase that amount to $3,600 for kids age 0 through 5. Okay. Now, instead of it being part of your refund, you know how we're talking about it's usually part of your refund, the new child tax credit. Instead of that being part of your refund, they want to give it to you in monthly checks starting July 1st. They want to give it to you in monthly checks starting July 1st. So that's July, August, September, October, November, December. That is 6 months. 6 months they want to give it to you. So 6 months you receive that. Now you're like, dang dude, that's only 6 months. What about the other 6 months? The other 6 months of the child tax credit that they want to give you, you will receive as part of your refund in 2022 when you file your 2021 tax return. Now, if you do not want these monthly checks and you want all 12 months of your child tax credit as part of your refund in 2022 when you file your 2021 tax return, you will have the option of opting out of the monthly checks and receiving it as a refund instead. So those are your two options. Option number one is to start receiving your child tax credit on a monthly basis starting July 1st. And to figure out what that monthly amount would be, is you take your credit amount, like I just mentioned to you, is $3,000 for each kid age 6 through 17, and it's $3,600 for each kid age 0 through 5. You take that amount, add it all up. So let's say you have 2 kids that are 8 years old. That's $3,000 each. That's $3,000 each. That's $6,000. $6,000. Okay. So you take that amount. So let's say we have 6,000. 6,000 divided by 12 is $500. So you receive $500 each month. That's how that's going to work. That's option number one, to take the monthly payments. Option number two is to take the $6,000 as part of your refund when you file your 2021 tax return in 2022. Hopefully that helps with the child tax credit. Now, when more guidance is going to be released on the child tax credit, I promise you, you will understand it a lot more. But if that kind of makes sense, just give me a thumbs up. If that makes it not, if you join like in the middle of it, don't say you're confused. For people who've been here from the beginning, when I started explaining the child tax credit, if that makes sense, let me know. There will be an online portal to opt out. There will be an online portal. I don't have all that information yet. Don't ask further questions. Just let me know if it makes sense so far about what I've explained. All right. So let's not ask further questions about it. Like, how do you opt out? Because it's going to get confusing. Just let me know if it makes sense. You have a basic understanding of how it works. Yes. Yes, it does. I'm like so passionate about teaching you guys like all of this. All right. Now, as far as opting out, we don't know about that yet. There's nothing. So this is the other information I'm waiting on. And once I have it, I will teach you everything you need to know about it. I promise you will have all the answers to your questions if you just stick around. All right, I don't know when they're going to release it, but I guarantee you will understand because I will teach you to it. All right, so Andrea, thank you so much for the $4.99. Can you tell me about the targeted advanced grant is about? I will send an invitation to apply. First, make sure it's from SBA.gov. Make sure it's legit. But yeah, it could be the EIDL grant, which is for small business owners. I would look into it. You may qualify for it. Thanks so much for the $4.99. Vanessa, thank you so much for the $4.99. My dad does not file taxes. How can he get the stimulus? He didn't receive the second one either. We had to do something on the IRS to get the first one. So, exactly. So, if you didn't receive the second one, you're going to want to file a 2020 tax return. And if he doesn't have any income, just file a $0 tax return. Just file a $0 tax return to get the second one. For the third one, he doesn't have to do anything if he used the non-filer tool. The IRS has just released. The IRS literally just like released this like 32 minutes ago, and it says if you remember you're talking about that first thing you use, that's called the non-filer program. If you use that the first time, there's nothing you have to do because they're going to use that same information to issue your third stimulus check. They're going to use that same information to issue you your third stimulus check as well. Brianna, thank you so much for the $5. And split families, which parent gets the small payment? Which parents get the small payment starting in July? The parent who claimed the child for 2019 or 2021, or who claimed for 20? So I have no idea which tax return they're going to go off of, whether they go off 19, 20, or 2021. But once I have that information, I promise to let you know. I don't know. I honestly don't know which tax return they're going to go off. Alexandra, thank you so much for the $1.99. Why do you only get the $1,400 if it's $2,000? So you only get the $1,400 because they already sent out the $600 stimulus check. So what they're doing is they're adding this. So pretty much they split the $2,000 in two portions. One portion is $1,400, and the other portion was $600. So they sent out the $600 stimulus check like starting in December 29th, 2020. That's when they first started sending out the $600 stimulus check. And they said, hey, we're going to send you another $1,400, and that's what the $1,400 is now. So if you add those two together, that's $2,000. So they just decided to split it up instead of giving it to you all as $2,000. Super Dogs, thank you so much for the $1.99. Sheila, thank you so much for the $2.99 as well. Dude, tax topic 152. If you check the status of your refund and it says tax topic 152, don't freak out. Literally everybody gets that. It just means information about your return as well. You're late. I love everybody who's joining and say I'm late and I'm proud. Guys, it's just Q&A tonight. So you don't have to be late. I'm just trying to answer as many questions as I can within the hour or whatever I have to get off. Dude, you're still amazing. Thank you so much. That was so nice of you to say. Schedule C for PPP help. How do I go about it? I have a video on YouTube, how to file a Schedule C for the PPP. Definitely look into that. I'm always late. What if I didn't get my first stimulus? If you didn't get your first stimulus, you're going to want to claim your recovery rebate credits by filing a 2020 tax return. Thank you for saying thank you. Duke, thank you so much. We love you. That was such a nice comment. I'm so glad I read it. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Where is it? Oh, what the heck? All right. All right, so got the $1,400 on daughter off of 2019, but won't claim her of 2020. Will she get it? Also, she files, don't get any other stimulus on her. It's possible that she could still receive it. Yeah, it's very possible. Does a child count for 5 or 6 if they turn 6 in 2021? They count as 6 if they turn 6 in 2021. Duke, hello. Thank you. Do you need to claim PPP, and how do you go about forgiveness? Forgiveness is automatic if you use the link in my bio. It's automatic. You don't have to worry about it. You don't have to claim it on your taxes. I love all these comments. Says Duke, Duke, Duke. Like I don't know why it catches my eye. Duke, Duke, Duke. When will it be okay to file tax for unemployment? Oh, I will let you know. I promise to let you know. Duke, Duke, Duke. Where will my stimulus go? Got a new bank account and use 2020 taxes, but they are still processing. So it's possible they can go to the 2019. So it's unclear if your tax return is still processing, whether they're going to use that information or your 2019 information. Excuse me. Duke. What about paper checks? Not 100% sure yet. Kendall, thank you so much for the $199. Well, they got off your 2020 taxes, so it's possible. So if your 2020 tax return is fully processed by the oh my gosh, I can't talk. Get it together, Duke. Okay. If your tax return is fully processed by the IRS, it's in their system, then yes, they will go off your 2020 tax return. If it's in the middle of processing, like it says processing, it's unclear if they're going to go off that information or a 2019 tax return. So that's unclear. But the rule is if your 2020 is fully processed with the IRS, then they will go off that information. Dude. I gave you $199 twice, asked a question, you thanked me, but didn't answer my question. Oh, snap. Super Dogs, all I see is $199. It doesn't show me a question, Super Dogs. I see the $199 twice. I do see the $199 twice, but I do not see a question with it. I do see it twice though. But if you could ask it again, like just in the chat, I can read it. Super Dogs. Okay, so I can see it. My kids for Philip. Thank you, Philip. On my end, it's not showing up. My kids and I are U.S. citizens, born and raised, and have Social Security numbers. But our husband has an I-10. Will they get the new child? Yeah. So, the child tax credit can go off a Social Security number or an I-10. Yeah. Hopefully that answers your question, Super Dogs. Let me know if that answers your questions. If not, we just run through it again. Zio, thank you so much for the $9.99. I shout out that $9.99. That's the biggest donation of the night so far. Zio with the $9.99. What if I didn't get the first two? I did recover rebate credit. How can I get this one on time? So yeah, so if you didn't get the first two, you did the right thing by claiming the recovery rebate credits. Now for this one, it's going to go off your 2020 tax return. So your stimulus check will be on time if the IRS fully processes your return before trying to issue that payment. If there's no 2020 tax return on file, then they're going to go off your 2019. So I'm not 100% sure if it's going to be on time or not. It just really depends if they got that thing processed. And fingers crossed, I hope they do. I really appreciate that. I wonder if Super Dogs have to answer the question. Ingrid, hi, where have you been? Thank you so much for the $199. You're the best. Thank you so much, Ingrid. I really appreciate that. Okay. I'll just fill out the link to be a client. Awesome. Yeah, guys, look at that. It's congratulations, guys. If you want to become a client, make sure you use that link in my bio, become a client. If you need help with your taxes or your back taxes or any of that. Duke, what about the unemployment? There's no update on that one. So the first $10,200 of unemployment benefits will be tax free. It will be tax free. The first $10,200 of unemployment benefits will be tax free, but there's no further guidance on what to do. Once that information comes out, I'm going to throw it together like some type of course, and we're going to run through that together. I'm late, not proud. I love it. I love it. Yeah, tonight we're just doing Q&A, baby. So there's no really like big recap. So you're lucky tonight if you're late that we don't have to go through the recap. Okay, so you're lucky if you're late because we're just doing a lot of Q&A tonight. Q&A. It's in the game. It sounds like that EA. How do you get mortgage assistance? Google mortgage assistance in like your county or your state. Duke. IRS rejected my return because AGI is different from 2019. Yeah, so they will reject your return if your AGI is different. So make sure you go pull up your tax return and go look up what your AGI is, which is your adjusted gross income. If for 2019 you didn't have an AGI, let's say you didn't file a 2019 tax return or a previous year tax return, just put your AGI as 0. Zoe, thank you so much for the. Oh snap! Thank you so much for that $9.99. Zoe, I really appreciate that. Zoe, with the $14.99. What? That is the biggest donation tonight so far. The $14.99. I really appreciate that. It's processing and it says not available when I check my payment. Yeah, so we're just gonna have to wait on that. The best thing to do is to pull your tax transcript. View your tax transcript. You may have to create an account to do this. I did post. I just like literally like a couple hours ago. Today, I posted a video on how to view your tax transcript. And that's probably going to be a little bit more accurate than checking like your RISMA refund and things like that. Is to check your tax transcript, your account tax transcript. I just did a video on that. All right. What up, suburbs? Also, guys, if you're watching, I do call Tiki Taki the ghetto. If you want the opportunity to move out the ghetto, you can join the suburbs, which is Instagram. My Instagram is @DukeLovesTaxes. I'm also live on Instagram. Or you can join part of the family. The family is YouTube. I usually spend a lot of time. You know how you spend a lot of time with your family? I spend most of the time answering questions on YouTube. Plus, you can pay money to ask questions on YouTube. So, like even if it's like $5 or like $1, like it allows me to see it because it like brightens my screen. So yeah, my YouTube is also @DukeLovesTaxes. Miss Terry, thank you so much for the $5. Any word on when they release taxes? I filed for February 15th. No, unfortunately, I do not have any information on that. What I do know is the IRS is backed up. They're backed up by 6.7 million tax returns. That's how far back there are. About 6.7 million tax returns, which is 3 times the normal amount. So they're super backed up. All right. What up, ghetto? What up, ghetto? All right. Get my payment shows on the 7th. I just went away. You're so cute, Dookie. Dookie for president. Hey, I appreciate that. Duke, someone got their kids stimulus and their kids also got a deposit. What do you suggest? Hold on to it because there's been no guidance yet on whether or not they'll have to be paid back. Duke, you the man. Oh, I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Duke, I don't have a credit card for anything to verify my identity. How do I get my tax transcript? You may have to have a code mailed out to you, which takes a little bit longer. But you may have to have a code mailed out to you. What the heck is that? Thank you for keeping us updated. Thank you so much for saying thank you. Duke. And they mentioned me. I filed a kid on taxes and he gets SSA. Will he get one also? If you're claiming him as a dependent, you will receive one. I'm not sure if he's going to receive one also. Not 100% sure on that one. Just subscribe to the family. Hey, I appreciate that. Z, thank you so much for the $2.99. Z, several big donations tonight. Hey, you got a lot of money over there. I appreciate that. Really appreciate that. Who else should subscribe to the YouTube family? I appreciate everyone who just went and subscribed. I appreciate that. Also, there is 115 of you guys watching over here, and only 71 likes. 71, man. Let's keep that like ratio up. By the time I look back over here, I want to see 100 likes. I want to see 100 likes. Why we got the ghetto? It's a long story. You must be new. It's a long story. It just gets crazy over here. It gets crowded. It really is just a long story. But you do have the opportunity. Some people like being in the ghetto. Some people like being in the hood. It's definitely fun over here, and the best reception is over here. Answer us in the suburbs. What's up? I'm here. You the man, big dog. I appreciate that. That means a lot. I'm here. I didn't get the third stimulus for my son born in 2020 by my refund. Is it still processing? How do I get it? Please help. If you didn't get the third stimulus check, it will either come in a later batch. It's either going to come in a later batch, or you're going to have to claim that missing money in 2022 when you file your 2021 tax return. Duke. I filed my. I just went away. I'm sorry. Thank you for keeping us informed. Thank you for saying thank you, Duke. You're awesome. You guys with the nice comments tonight. I really appreciate you guys with all the nice comments tonight. All right, Chaz, thank you so much for the $4.99. My tax return is still processing. What should I do? The only thing you can do is this, Chaz. You gotta wait. You gotta wait. There's literally nothing we can do. Just gotta wait on that. Hopefully, they speed that thing up. But yeah, we gotta wait. You're so amazing. Thank you for this. Thank you so much, Brittany. I really appreciate that. Why are you guys being so nice tonight? Is you guys up to something? I'm getting a lot of thank yous, and you're awesome, and usually it's like, where's my stimulus check? Where's my refund? What about unemployment? What about child tax credit? I'm like, I'm seeing a lot of nice comments tonight. You guys plotting something? I don't know why you guys being. I appreciate it. William, thank you so much for the $2.99. Zoe, thank you for the $3.99 once again. Zoe is just throwing some bread out there. Is the $1,400 going to be monthly thing? Nah, not at the moment. It's just a one-time thing. That's hopefully though. Yeah. Why am I getting $2,800? No dependents. If you don't receive the full amount of your stimulus check, or it's cut in half, or you don't receive the money for your dependents, you will either receive that money in a later batch, or you're going to have to claim that money when you file your 2021 tax return in 2022. I think that I totally understand your confusion. Like what the heck? Like, my dependents are on my tax return. Why am I not getting it? I would be upset too. And everybody in your situation should be upset. If you're supposed to get money for your dependents and you do not receive the money for your dependents, you have every single right to be upset. But the only answer that I can give you is either you're going to receive that in a later batch, or you're going to have to claim that missing money when you file your 2021 tax return in 2022. I hate that it's like that. But that's all I have right now. I wish it wasn't like that. I really wish it wasn't like that. Guap. Thank you so much for the $1.99. I really appreciate that. Shout out for that $1.99. Got the $1.99. Finna buy some Skittles in Starburst. Buy some Skittles in Starburst. uh, uh, Guys, this is supposed to be a short live. I accidentally made it into an hour. All right. Duke, what's up? Duke. Oh, God. All right. Duke is the federal system benefits enhanced? Yes. Wait, unemployment. Everything, all unemployment programs is extended through September 6th. Jill, thank you so much for the $4.99. I apply for the PPP with your link. Everything says done. Just wait. Then I start getting emails to complete app. You may have to reapply because they could have used line 31 instead of line 7. Also, guys, if you were that's a very good question, Jill. Yeah, if they're saying reapply and it's coming from monthly, then yes, you may have to because you may qualify for additional money. Guys, if you were self-employed or a small business owner on or before February 15, 2020, I strongly recommend that you apply for the PPP. The PPP is like a bigger stimulus check, but this time it's only for the self-employed. It's only for the small business owners, like the Uber Eats, Uber drivers, barbers, beauticians, people who do nails, sex workers, OnlyFans, pole dancers. You go out there and you mow a lawn. You got a side gig. You got a side hustle. It's for you type of people that were doing this activity on or before February 15th, 2020. Strongly recommend that you apply for the PPP. If you want to apply, the link is in my bio. Jay, thank you so much for the $4.99. Duke. Can they garnish without judgment against you? They will have to have some type of court order or a judgment against you, and only to part of that. Yeah, there's people. Yeah, OnlyFans. OnlyFans can. There are SWs. If you guys don't know what an SW is, that stands for a sex worker. They can apply for the PPP. I have plenty of people who are SWs, and they told me, "Thank you, Duke. I got accepted for the PPP." Yes. OnlyFans, if you were doing that only before February 15, 2020, you can apply for the PPP. I strongly recommend that you guys apply. Seriously. Zoe, thank you so much for the $1.99. I really appreciate that, Zoe, with the $1.99. Thank you for saying thank you. I really appreciate that. Dulce, thank you so much for the $1.99. I like that name. It's such a cool name. All right. You can take the man out the ghetto, but you can't take the ghetto out. That's hilarious. Duke loves the ghetto. No, I'm staying. Okay, so any questions from these suburbs? Duke. Can I make another account to find my transcript? Yeah, no, you can't make another account. Unfortunately, you can only have one. From what I'm aware of, I didn't know. Unless you maybe can have another account. I have no idea. When should we file free unemployment? I will let you know when to file. I will post a video when to file. Is that a loan? Do you have to pay back? You don't have to pay back. You can apply for forgiveness, and forgiveness is automated if you use the link in my bio. Duke, any update on unemployment? Not at the moment. So the first $10,200 of unemployment benefits is tax-free. I'm waiting for further guidance. Jamie, thank you so much for the $4.99. Have they decided on monthly child tax credit? So when will it start, and can we opt out? So it's supposed to start July 1st, and you will have the option to opt out, but they haven't really given us any more information on, how it's going to be based off of it, which tax return it's going to be based off, how to opt out of it. So we have not received any further information on that. But once I do receive that information, I will let you know. Promise. Stephanie, thank you so much for the $3.99. I really appreciate that. Saw you change your message though. Susan, thank you so much for the $4.99. Will the payment tool tell you if your stimulus check was garments? If not, no, so it won't. Guys, if you're afraid, and this is just my honest opinion, let's just forget. Let's just forget that I'm here answering your stimulus check. Let's pretend that we're friends, right? And we're just chopping it up, right? We're at a bar. Let's set the mood. Let's set the setting. Let's say we're at a bar. I'm drinking water because I don't really drink. Let's say we're at a bar. We're all just chilling. You have your drink. Can you imagine what you're drinking on? What are you drinking on? And tell me in the comment section. We're at a bar. What are you drinking on? What are you drinking on? Let's set this mood. What are you drinking on? I'm drinking just a water right now. I don't really drink. What are you drinking on? Water. I see some water. All right. Wine, a margarita, a wine, gin and tonic, espresso martini, Coke, Corona, Sprite, Michelob Ultra, tequila, tap water. Okay, Jameson. All right, so you got your drink. All right, and we're sitting there just talking, and then all of a sudden, we hear that your stimulus check can be garnished. Right? Let's say we're looking up. Right, and you know how they. Let's say we're watching like a sports game. Right, we're watching the Lakers play the Mavericks. Right, we're like, oh, cool, look at that. And then all of a sudden, this is breaking news. All right. So you put down your tequila, you put down your martini, you set down your water, your Coke, whatever you're drinking on, and then we're all just glued to the TV, right? And this TV says, hey, did you know that your $1,400 stimulus check can be garnished if you owe a private debt collector? They have the ability to garnish your check. And then I'm over here like, well, you know what? If I know that they could possibly garnish my check as soon as it hits my bank account, I'm going to do everything I can to take that money out before they garnish it. So let's say we're just talking, right? Let's say we're just talking. I'm like, when did you do that too? If you know a $1,400 stimulus check is coming to your bank account, someone has the ability to take it out. Would you just keep it there? Would you just be honest? You gonna keep it there to let them take it, or you gonna take it out? All right, let's get back to sitting to our drink. All right, so go ahead and pick back up your drink. The game is back on, but let's just, that's between me and you. That's just between me and you. You think I ain't gonna let them take my check? I'm gonna be at the bank account with my debit card. I would like to make a withdrawal. $1,400, that exact amount. You keep tripping, right? So I'm just saying, you better. I ain't telling you to do nothing illegal, but I'm just telling you what I would do. All right, I ain't gonna take my stimulus check. All right, guys. All right, so let's. Kiara, thank you so much for the $199. If I got my stimulus based on my 2020, it's possible. It is possible. It's possible. Grubby, thank you so much for the $499. Can you get stimulus based on 2020 tax return? Yes. Yes, if your 2020 has been filed and processed with the tax return, then yes. Stephanie, thank you so much for the $499. What if I didn't file 2019, but I filed for 2020 and it's already been approved? Will I get my more? Yeah. So if it's been approved, then yes, it will be based off of that tax return. Yes. All right, cool. Woo! It's gonna be quite a lot. Did I expect? That was good, y'all. All right, guys, going to go ahead and end this live. We are at the hour. I did not expect this live to last an hour, but it was just strictly like just Q&A, just answering a bunch of you guys' questions. Hopefully, as the IRS starts to get back to work tomorrow and Congress will get some more information about the child tax credit, unemployment benefits. I do take my training on Tuesday about the new laws and updates, so I will be a lot more knowledgeable than what I am today. So I can't wait to take the class, and I cannot wait to teach you guys. But other than that, I will see you guys tomorrow. I am live every single day at 8 p.m. Central Time. If you need help with any type of your tax situation, with your back taxes, your bookkeeping, you're a business owner, or even if you want to save taxes, you're tired of paying the IRS, use the link in my bio to become a client. If you want instant stimulus updates, you're either going to want to follow me on IG or Twitter. They're both at Duke Loves Taxes. So just kind of hit up one of those. And I will see you guys on the other side. Thank you so much for joining. And I cannot wait to see you guys tomorrow. Good night. Good night. Good night. Yeah, we do taxes. Use the link in my bio to become a client. Also, if you want to apply for the PP, use the link in my bio as well. Peace on me. I love you. Get about. Oh, since you guys are being nice, do me a favor, because I almost forgot. On my most recent video, I'm going to ask, what did you think about tonight's live? If you guys can leave those nice comments like you're leaving right now so I can read them, because I can't save comments from here. But yeah, I would love to read those comments. Like, I love nice comments. Like, it makes my day. So on my most recent video, I'm going to say, what did you think about tonight's live? Just leave your comment there, leave your thought there. I'm going to leave that comment right now. Let's see who's going to be the first one. All right, bye-bye, guys. 32. All right, guys. Good night to you. Thank you all you guys saying good night. I really appreciate that. If you found value in this video, just you know what to do. Just leave a comment on my most recent video. Tell me what you thought about it. Can't wait to read it, guys. Love you guys. I seriously do. I'll see you back tomorrow. Bye-bye. All right, guys. Duke, you missed a super chat. Oh, no. Sarah, thank you so much for the $5. Is there anything similar to PPP loan for small businesses that have to close their business? No, unfortunately, there's not. Especially if you close permanently. Like if you're trying to get something, whether it be a PPP, a loan, or help, they're not going to give you help if you close permanently. What the term I would use is maybe like a break, like you're on pause. But if you use any type of term like you close permanently, there's no funding for you because it's for businesses that are still in operation. So they're not going to give you money if you close your business because they want you to stay in business. So they're giving money to businesses to help them stay in business. But if you permanently close your business, there's nothing for you. So if you're looking for funding, if you're looking for help, just do me a favor. Don't say permanently. And unless you have permanently closed, then by all means necessary. Yeah. All right. Thank you, Philip and Amanda and Bosses Management for letting me know I missed super chat. God, I don't know what I would do without the moderators. Like the little siren thing you use, like that gets my attention. Like I only read it if it's blue. Like sometimes I see like other people try to use a siren, and I'm like, if I don't see a blue next to it, I don't even read it. Unless you guys tell me to. All right. Gosh, I don't know what I would do without the moderators. Moderators, you guys are cool. All right, so if that is everything, oh, Nancy's here too. Hi, Nancy. I didn't even see you. Oh, cool. Amanda, Duke, Kiara, Chanel paid for a super chat last night, and her question got missed. Where is that name? Oh. Okay, I think I found it. It says Duke. I received my steak, but I want to know if my stimulus would be based off my 2020 taxes. So it could be. So it's possible. So if it's been fully, let's say, like filed with the IRS, then more than likely it will be based off the 2020. But if it's still processing, it's like a 50-50 chance. Whether or not it's going to be based off your 2020 tax return. It's like a toss-up. There have been plenty of people who said, yeah, like my return is still processing. For 2020, I received it based off of that information. And there's been other people who says, hey, mine's still processing, and they went off 2019. So if it's been fully processed, then I would say yes. But if it's in the middle, it's kind of like a toss-up. Hopefully that answers your question, Kira. Let me know if that does. If not, we can just try again. All right, second day I paid for it. I really appreciate you paying for a super chat. I really do, and I really like. It is always my intention to try to hit every single super chat, but I do understand I missed some. That's why I'm very thankful for the moderators as well. So thank you for paying. If I missed it, like I genuinely do apologize. There's okay. And for some reason, sometimes I don't see like all of the super chats. Like I don't know why. Or sometimes someone will pay for it and like their question doesn't show up. Maybe because my thing says top chat instead of live chat. Okay. But I'm not seeing Kira's message. Kira, was I able to answer your question? I'm just kind of waiting on your response. Yeah, sometimes the chat does go crazy. What's up, Isaac? Kiara, was I able to answer your question? I'm not seeing, unless I'm missing a message from her. Chilling, bro. What about you? Well, thank you for all the help, Duke. You're absolutely welcome, Sarah. Duke, can you tell me if you owe taxes, they take your stimulus check? They will not take your stimulus check if you owe taxes. All right, Kiara, I don't see your message. I've already seen my state taxes, so I want to see if my stimulus will be based off my 2020 taxes since I didn't file for 2019. So it's possible. So if your return has been fully filed, I know you received your state, but I want to know. You want to double check to see. So, Kara, the best thing to do is you want to pull your tax account transcript. So log into your IRS or check where's my payment tool to see if your return is not still processing. If your return is not processing and you have like a refund date, then it means your return's been fully filed with the IRS. And then it would be based off your 2020 tax return. If it is still processing, it's like a toss-up if it's going to be based on that one. Now, since you don't have a 2019 tax return, I'm not 100% sure what's going to happen. Worst case scenario, best case scenario, you'll receive it. You have nothing to worry about. And I'm leaning towards that you will receive the best case scenario. That's what I'm leaning towards. The best case scenario, you will receive it. Everything's going to be a case. Worst case scenario is that you don't receive it, and then you just have to claim the additional money. If the IRS comes out with some type of tool for you to claim that money, or you're going to have to claim that money in 2022 when you file your 2021 tax return. So that's how that will work. All right, so that's that question. I'm going to go ahead and head out. I want to say shout out to Amanda, Philip, Bosses Management, and Nancy for being dope moderators. I'll be back tomorrow. And bye-bye, guys. If you found value in this, make sure you leave a comment on my most recent video. I really appreciate that. Tell people to join the live. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye.